My name is Crem and I'm your Director of Fitness. And I am going to be working with you on exercises today for your stomach, for your abs, for the belly area. Working on stomach muscles is a great thing to do. Not only does it help to tighten and firm those areas, but it also helps to strengthen the lower back. So I love working abs. I love working the stomach muscles. It's just a big focus of my workout, and I want to share that with you today. As usual, just make sure that, if this is the first time you've ever exercised, or if you haven't joined us before, it's always a great idea to check with your physician just to make sure exercise is something that's good for you to work on at this point in time. Also, it's important to make sure that you do what you feel is best for you. So listen to your fitness level. So there'll be certain exercises that will have some modifications for you. But if you feel like you need to change some things up, if you have some injuries or some areas that are a bit sore and tight, then always make those adjustments for you. And absolutely stay hydrated. It's always a great idea to make sure that you have water present when you're exercising. You may, of course, that heart rate gets up a bit. You may, start to sweat. So it's always a good idea to make sure that you've got some water with you. And definitely make sure that you always really make sure you have a really comfortable space. So since we're going to be working on the stomach area today, you want to have something soft that you feel comfortable with, because we're going to definitely be spending a lot of time lying on our back. So let's go ahead and hop on in. We're going to ease into this stomach, this ab, whatever you want to call it, workout today. We're going to ease into it, and we're going to just do a progression of just some exercises that are a little bit on the, the easier side, and then we're going to take it up a little bit, and then we're going to take it up again. So, you'll find exercises that you can do here, and again, make sure that you modify them and do the best that you can. It's your workout, so again, I'm going to be aiming for a certain amount of repetitions, but if you want to do more than me, great. If you want to do less than me, that's great too. So just remember to do the best that you can, and let's get into it. Let's go ahead and work this stomach area, okay? Now, first exercise I like to start with when I'm doing abs or the stomach or belly, whatever you want to call it, is just a basic crunch. Now, when you're doing a basic crunch, you're going to predominantly feel this in the upper part of the stomach area, okay? And we're going to start with putting your hands behind your head. I'm not a fan of clasping the fingers together, so I'm more of just resting them behind my head. And I want to keep a small space in between my chin and my chest there, because I want to discourage me pulling on my neck. Really something I don't want to do is to add some extra pressure here in my neck. So I want to keep a small space. I lock eyes with something on the ceiling. Kind of helps me kind of keep that space there with it. And a crunch is just lifting the shoulders a few inches off the floor, okay? That's it. Anything more than that is really unnecessary. And what I want to do is when I lift my shoulders off the mat, I want to push my stomach in. I want to take away this space here, okay? So I like to think about pulling my stomach through the ground when I come up. Okay, so I'm just going to go up and down. And it's always, too, very important to make sure that you breathe. Oftentimes, when we do have exercises, we tend to hold our breath. Don't hold your breath, okay? Just remember to breathe. Try to breathe normally, and just let your head just be cradled by your hands. You can also cross your arms. Some people prefer this. That's fine, too. Whatever's best for you. And you can definitely change it up, so whatever you need. So I'm squeezing my stomach in, keeping that small space in between my chin and my chest. Good. And it's not about how many we do here. It's really more so about how well we squeeze those stomach muscles. Up and down. There we go. We're just getting these muscles here just ready to go for the workout. So this is a really good one I like to warm up my stomach with. Kind of wake it up a little bit. There you go. Squeeze. Keep breathing. Let's do about 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Good job. Excellent. Okay. Now the next one we're going to do because now we're a little warm now. That stomach, you're probably feeling that here, so that's exactly what we're going for. So the next we're going to do is a bicycle crunch with a reach. So I like this exercise because not only are you going to feel it in the upper part of the stomach, but you're also going to get the sides here as well, and a little bit of the lower part of the stomach involved. So we're going to basically kind of hit all three areas with this one. So we're going to, again, back down. I'm going to scoot up so you can see everything that's happening with this one. All right. So with the bicycle crunch, I'm going to have this hand just sort of hanging out a little bit. I'm just going to use one arm at a time for this. My feet are a little wide, okay? So I don't want them close together. I like this one, my feet to be a little bit wider. And when I come up, I'm going to think about crunching towards my knee. And I'm going to bring that knee up, like so. So that's the bicycle portion. All right, same thing, still stomach muscles pulled in tight. And then I'm going to come down, reach for my heel and reset. So up, reach, up, reach. There you go. And when I'm reaching, my shoulders are off the mat. Again, cradle. Now, if you find, if there's too much tension in your neck, feel free to relax it when you do your reach, okay? So adjust that if you feel like, okay, my neck's getting a little tired. But just try to let it cradle. Lead that neck into the hand. Up, reach. There we go. Stomach nice and tight. And up, reach. Up, reach. Good job, you got it. Reach. Let's do 7 here. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good job. Yeah, you should feel that fire building in the belly. That's exactly what we're shooting for. So let's go to the next side now. Okay, next side, same thing. Hand is sort of relaxed, head is relaxed into the hand. And I'm going to bring this leg up. Reach for it. Bring it up. Reach for it. And up. Good job. Pull that belly in for me, through the ground. That's what we're going for. And keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Good. Let's do 8 here. Remember, if you can, do as many as you can. If you want to do more, great. If you need to do less, that's fine too. Squeeze, reach, squeeze, reach. Let's do 4. Reach, 3 more. Very good. 2, 2, 2. 1 more. Very good, very good. All right. Yes, I think the belly's awake. I'm sure your belly's awake too. So that fire that you feel and that tightness in the stomach, that's exactly what you want when it comes to working on the core, working on the ab muscles. So that's exactly what we're shooting for. So let's keep into it. Okay, so now if you need to get some water, you need to catch your breath, that's fine. Totally take the breaks as you need it. I like to kind of, when I'm going through a series of exercises with my stomach, I like to keep that sort of tightness going, right? So I like to progressively keep going and doing a few exercises together, but you can absolutely take breaks in between those exercises. All right, so I'm going to keep going. You're going to keep going. We're going to do it together. So now we're going to do a small scissor workout. This one here, again, you're going to feel it predominantly up here. Also a little bit in the lower part of the stomach too, okay? Now, head gets to relax on this one. If you want to make it more challenging, you can absolutely keep the shoulders up. So whatever you feel is best for you. I'm going to put my hands underneath my hips just to give myself some lower back support. Just so. And I'm going to make a small scissor. I'll scoot up so you can see what's happening with my feet there. And when I'm making scissors, my feet are 2 inches or so from the floor. My stomach is pulled in, and I'm going to bring those scissors all the way up. Yes, and I'm going to lift at the top. Okay? Then I'm bringing my way back down. Yes, yes, yes. Tight. Wake my way back up. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Lift. Good. There we go. Oh, yes. This one will not take much, I promise you. Bring it up. Small scissors, guys. Here we go. Small scissors. Lift. Good. Come on. You got it. Small scissors. Let's do 5 more of these. We can do it. We can do it. Lift. Here we go. Bring it down. Small scissors, stomach tight. Stomach tight. Keep it moving. 3 more. Keep it up. Work your way. Work your way. This one's starting to make you sweat. 2. There we go. Keep it up. Almost there. Almost there. You got it. Lift. Give me 1 more now. 1 more. Finish it. Make your way up. Make your way up. Lift. Good job. Nice. Woo. That's a good one, right? You definitely feel that burn. It does not require much when you do that small scissor with the hip raise at the top. It really sets that stomach on fire. So great job. All right, get some water if you need it. If you haven't already, catch your breath. We're going to go to the next series. Okay, we're going to just keep taking, like I said, we're going to keep going up this way a little bit when it comes to the stomach muscles. All right, so we're going to build on that. Now we're going to do a butterfly crunch. Feet are together as much as you can. So we're going to try to have our legs like a butterfly. And hands behind the head. Remember, space in between that chin and your chest. Try to make sure you don't clash your fingers. And we're going to go up and down. When you have your legs sort of like a butterfly, it's a little bit harder to come up sometimes. So again, don't try to force it. Come up as high as you can. There we go. So this is just another variation of that crunch. Make it a little tougher. There we go. Stomach tight. Pull it in. Excellent. Keep breathing. There we go. Let's do 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do it. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. Good. Okay. All right. Now when it comes to how many reps, sometimes people ask, well, how many reps should you do? Or how many times should you do the exercise? I'm a fan of hitting more in that 20 to 25 range for stomach muscles, stomach exercises. But again, do what you can do. It's different for everyone. Some people like more of a higher repetition base when it comes to doing abdominals or stomach exercises. Some people like lower. So just find what feels good for you and just build on it. Okay? All right, so our next exercise we're going to do is going to be a twist with the knee up. It's a Russian twist with the knee up. So I'm going to show you 2 different, show you a front version and a side version of this. So we're going to lean back Now, if your lower back bothers you, this is not the best exercise to do if you do have a lot of tension in the lower back, because you are going to be leaning back and there can be definitely some stress and tension there. All right, so you're going to want to have your hands, I'm a fan of having my hands here. You can also have them here, you can have them out here, whatever you feel like you need. But normally for this one, I like to keep my hands about this height here. My knees are bent, heels are on the floor, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to twist. Now, traditionally, a Russian twist is where we're both sides. But we're going to just isolate one area, one side right now. So here, twist. And I'm bringing my knee into play. So I'm making it a little bit harder. There you go. And I'm twisting. Twist. Twist. Now remember, don't hold your breath. Breathe. When you're leaning back, we tend to want to hold our breath, so make sure you breathe through it, okay? Here we go. Keep it up. You got it. Twist it. Stomach's tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Okay, next side. I'm going to turn this way so you can see. Got to work the next side now. Here we go. Ready? And lift. Twist it. Twist it. Big twist. You got it. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Yes. Yes. That is exactly what you should feel when you're doing those. And it's not uncommon to feel a little bit in your thighs. You know, if you're like, whoa, I wonder why my thighs are hurting me a little bit. You are raising those legs up, so maybe they are feeling a little tense. So very, very normal with that. Okay, so next one we're going to do is we're going to go back to the scissors. Yes, we're going back to the scissors this time. All right, ready? It's a great one. It's a fun one. We're going to go back to that. Hands underneath the hips. And let's do it. Small scissors. Small scissors. Make your way. We're just going to hold it this time here. All right? We're not doing any raising it up. We're just going to hold it. Yeah, we go. Stomach tight. This time my shoulders are up for this one. This is going to feel a little bit more in the lower part of the stomach. Keep breathing here. Breathe. I like to kind of go to a happy place when I'm doing this. Takes the mind off the tension there. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You got it. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Nice. Now you can count for that one. You can do it timed. It's whatever you feel is best for you. And if you feel like your neck is, bothering you, holding it up, you can put your neck down. Just engaging the shoulders engages the core even more, just makes it harder. So you can definitely kind of change that up for you if you need it. Okay, great. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a sit-up. Now, sit-ups are a really good way to engage the core area. But again, if coming all the way up is difficult for you, Jen, you're going to want to keep this just as a crunch. Okay, so we're going to do some sit-ups with the knee in and kind of alternate that a little bit. Okay, so legs are a little bit wide here, right? We're going to come all the way up. And what we're going to do is when we come all the way up, we're going to bring that knee lifted. Come all the way up. Middle, all the way up, knee. Now you can hold on to your head with this. I'm more of a fan when I do my sit-ups is to not support my head because again I feel like it puts too much pressure on my spine, on my neck. Okay, so that's why I'm not holding on there, but you can definitely do that if you prefer. But I'm more of a fan of not doing that. Okay, so all the way up, right leg or left leg, middle, right, all the way up, lift, middle, lift, all the way up, You don't want to keep your back straight. I want that curve in my spine. Good. And up. Middle. Keep breathing, guys. You got it. Good. This one gets the heart rate up a little bit too. We got a little bit more going on here. Here we go. Middle. We're almost there. Almost there. Let's do 4. Lift that. Squeeze it. 3. Almost there. Squeeze it. 2. Stay with me. You're almost there. You got it. Last one. Here we go. Middle. Finish. Lift. Nicely done. Nicely done. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Good. Good. All right. Good. Now, the next one thing we're going to do here is we're going to do a leg up rotation. Okay, it's sort of like what's called a halo crunch. So this one here, you're going to work a lot of the lower abs, a lot of that area, some of the upper, but definitely you're going to feel it in the lower as well. All right. So with this one here, it's going to require you to keep your legs up a lot, okay? As straight as you can. Now, my head is relaxed for this one, down, or my shoulders can be up, just to add a little bit more resistance if you like, okay? Now, legs are as straight up as I can get them, and I'm going to lift and go in one direction. So I'm going to work on one like clockwise, okay? So I'm going to go lift, lift, lift. Now, if you've got lower back challenges, this is one you're not going to want to do. You're going to want to avoid that. Keep your hips down on the floor, okay? And then just sort of focus on bringing those knees in and out to engage your lower abs a little bit more, okay? All right, so back to it. Lift. Lift. There you go. And depending on the strength of the abs will determine how high you can come up. And it's okay if you can't come up very high. Lift. There you go. You're going to feel this, and I'm making a circle. Keep breathing, guys. You're doing great. Keep those legs up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. But we've got to go the other way. We went clockwise or counterclockwise. Now we got to go the opposite direction. All right. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Good. Lift that. Lift those hips. Nicely done. We're almost there. I know this is a tough one. That's why we're ending with it. Yes. Keep going. Lift. Let's do 4, 3, 2. One more. Nice. Yeah. Definitely a tough one to end with. A tough one in general. You know, I like that halo because it really targets the stomach muscles really well. Yes, if your legs are tired, you're probably isn't the most fun one to do if your legs are already sore. So it can definitely make that a bit tough. So I hope you enjoyed the different stomach muscles that we worked today. These exercises were a really good way to either say, okay, you're going to have a day where you just work your stomach or your abs, or maybe you introduce some of these in your routine that you already do. So either way, I just wanted to give you some options of some more ab exercises that you can insert into your workouts. Also some that takes it, they're more on the, nice, fun, easy side, and some that you say, okay, these are a little bit tougher. So wanted to give you a progression. As usual, it's always great to hear from you. So if you have any questions about any of the exercises that you saw today, or any of the exercises in our Get Up and Move workout series, you can always email me at fitness@livea.com. It's always a pleasure to hear from you. Just remember, no matter what you do, it's important to just stay active as in general. So just get up and move, get out there, do your activity, and you'll just always, it's always better for you. So it's been a pleasure. I look forward to seeing you again soon, and have a good day.